The Vancouver Police Department is the first police agency in Canada to implement predictive policing technology. The new predictive system helps us to be a step ahead of potential offenders. Instead of just informing officers where crime happened 2 hours ago, we'll now be able to let them know where crime is predicted to happen 2 hours from now.
Canadians have just entered a new era of AI policing machines that can predict crimes before they happen, and this is currently in operation. You thought Minority Report was bad? Just wait till you see what the Vancouver Police Department has in store for Canadians. Predictive policing through artificial intelligence policing machines, which are designed to capture a criminal before he commits a crime, was once just a science fiction fantasy. But the Vancouver Police Department has just made this Orwellian nightmare become a reality. Vancouver Police ramping up efforts to prevent crime with new predictions technology. The Vancouver Police Department is going to be the first police force in Canada to use this new computerized crime prediction model, which will forecast which property crimes will happen, and it will dispatch officers to those areas in order to deter thieves. The crime prediction model that they've developed here gives the police 2-hour intervals on locations for residential and business areas where break-and-enters are anticipated to happen. But what happens when they go to these areas? Do they just scoop up whoever they think might be there to possibly commit a crime? Yep, that's exactly how it works.
When you talk about being able to predict 2 hours ahead,
Right.
So what do officers actually do? Are you apprehending people, or are you then in the area and that's deterring people from thieves, criminals from breaking in?
There's a bit of both. So sometimes we'll have situations where officers are patrolling the area. We will see somebody that's in that area that's a known property crime suspect or chronic offender. We've arrested people on bail conditions, breaching their conditions for possessing tools, being in that area, that kind of thing.
So they've arrested people for crimes that they have not committed. They entered into an area where the computer model predicted that crimes were going to happen, and then they preemptively detained someone because they were in possession of B&E tools, which could be anything from a crowbar to Allen keys to a pair of gloves. The bottom line is, these items are not illegal to be in possession of. But as it is now, the Vancouver Police Department can arrest you for simply being in the wrong place at the wrong time, all thanks to this predictive technology. When asked about the obvious Minority Report connections, the VPD lied and contradicted themselves, while at the same time trying to make the claim that there's nothing dark going on here.
Is that Tom Cruise movie from 2002, I think it was, Minority Report, that was completely different because that was targeting people. If you recall in that movie, they were actually saying that you are suspected of committing a murder in 6 hours from now, so we're going to go out and get you to prevent you from committing the crime. So we're not targeting people, we're targeting locations, so there's nothing dark here.
So we brushed off these concerns by saying that they have not and will not be targeting people, only locations. Then how the hell do you explain this?
We haven't seen the same sort of successes when we tried to look at it for violent crime. Crimes against persons are not quite as predictable, whereas property crimes tend to show the same patterns over and over again, and you do see a rhythm that people like to conduct their property crime in a certain way.
Did you guys catch that? Let's hear it one more time.
We haven't seen the same sort of successes when we tried to look at it for violent crime. Crimes against persons are not quite as predictable.
So it appears to me they have tried this on human individuals, and that option is not going to be off the table in the future. After stating that this is only meant to target locations and potential criminal activity and nothing more, he then contradicted himself again by admitting that the VPD is already applying this new technology to new areas such as auto theft.
We're going to continue to work on the predictive system to make the enhancements even better. For example, we started to work on an enhancement that will allow us to predict not only theft of auto, but theft from autos as well.
So on the surface, this appears like a good thing that would help officers to know which areas they should be patrolling at any given moment. But just like in the film Minority Report, where those cops were corrupt to the core, the VPD is no exception. And at the very least, this is an incredibly slippery slope that is leading towards a potential Orwellian futuristic nightmare where your thoughts and ideas and even emotions can be spotted by the system and squashed before they have a chance to take effect. Share this video to help raise awareness about just how bad this Big Brother Orwellian state is actually getting. I'm already being targeted for videos I'm about to produce, because YouTube is now forcing me to submit every video for review, and this has resulted in a drastic decrease in my revenue stream. But with your help as joining as a PFD patron, we can make this more about a relationship between me and you, the viewer, which is a much better way to go. So if you like the information that we produce here and you would like to contribute, please check the links in the description and also right here on the screen to find out how you can get involved. Thanks for watching, my friends. Click that like button, share this video, leave a comment, and as always, stay tuned, my friends. We've got a lot more video reports coming soon. This is Dan Dix reporting for Press for Truth.